with the 37 going on 38-year-old autistic female who was hunted down and stalked like an animal. There was an agreement made behind the scenes. No one's telling the truth about that. There were promises and assurances made.
Did Jaguar Wright just blow the lid off a huge Hollywood secret? In a shocking twist, she's sharing an unseen video that she says proves someone planned a hit on Shannon Sharpe. And that's not all. Jaguar claims it's all part of a bigger plan to shut Sharpe down for speaking the truth. From hidden enemies to personal drama, she's connecting the dots like never before. Let's break down what's going on.
You know, a lot of people were angry at Shannon Sharpe after his Cat Williams 2024 God Ain't Playing With Y'all interview.
Jaguar Wright just dropped a bomb. She says someone tried to set up Shannon Sharpe and she has the video to prove it. That's right, a real video. Not a rumor, not gossip. Actual footage that shows the plan to bring Sharpe down. She hasn't posted the video yet, but she says it's real and it's dangerous. According to Jaguar, this wasn't just some random drama. She says powerful people were involved. Big names, Hollywood elites. People who control what we see on TV and hear in the media. Jaguar claims they wanted Sharpe gone because he was doing something they hated, telling the truth.
Everybody always talk about date your age, date your age. Well, I want to date my wage. I'm finna shut all this ish down tonight. I want to date my wage.
Stay right
so
there. Stay right.
Where y'all at? Hey, chat, where they at?
Hold on. Cause you know I keep it on me now.
Yeah.
I keep it on me.
Let's rewind a bit. Shannon Sharpe has been inviting guests on his show who don't hold back. People like Cat Williams and Monique, these two have been very loud about how fake and messed up Hollywood really is. They spoke about secrets, lies, and shady deals. And Sharpe gave them the mic to speak freely. That made some people mad. Jaguar says Sharpe was already on thin ice, but when he started talking about having her on his show too, everything exploded. Jaguar is known for exposing dark secrets in the music and film world. She doesn't bite her tongue. If she had gotten that interview, even more secrets could have come out. According to her, that scared some powerful people. So what did they do? According to Jaguar, they planned to stop him for good. She says the video shows people talking about setting Sharpe up. She says they didn't just want to cancel him, they wanted to silence him in the worst way. This is not just another Hollywood drama. Jaguar is serious. She says Sharpe got too close to the truth. She believes the video is proof that the people at the top are willing to do anything to protect their secrets, even take out someone as famous and respected as Shannon Sharpe.
He lived a semi-long life, and he continued to keep abusing young people while my aunts knew he was doing it and did nothing to stop it.
Jaguar Wright didn't just talk about secret plots, she also called out Shannon Sharpe's love life. And wow, she did not hold back. She slammed him for dating very young women. We're talking about girls who are barely out of high school. Jaguar said he's dating girls young enough to be his daughter, and the internet exploded. One name she dropped was Gabriella. She was only 19 when she got involved with Sharpe. Let that sink in. 19. People were shocked. Many fans who respected Sharpe started to feel uncomfortable. Social media lit up with comments. Some said it looked creepy, others said it showed poor judgment. Either way, it didn't look good.
With all of those teleported young women that he just got busted with, and he knew they was being moved around people. Him and Shannon Sharpe around the same age.
Jaguar didn't stop there. She said these relationships weren't just bad choices. She believes they were traps. She thinks some of these young women were sent in to set Sharpe up. That's a big claim, but she sounded serious. She called it a shakedown. In other words, she thinks they were trying to get money from him or ruin his image on purpose.
My point is, what you doing messing with people young enough to be your grandchildren, Hoss?
And guess what? Sharpe has already faced lawsuits linked to these women. Michelle and Gabriella both ended up causing him major drama. Jaguar says those lawsuits weren't accidents. She believes they were part of a bigger plan to destroy him. She says Sharpe trusted the wrong people and they used it against him. Think about it. 1 minute he's on top, running a hit podcast and talking to big stars. The next minute he's caught in public scandals. Jaguar says that's not random. She says someone was pulling the strings, and Sharpe's personal life gave them the perfect opening.
The only way you want something young and dumb is if you want something young and dumb. Because you don't want to be challenged in your actual life. You know, growing older isn't growing up. Are we forgetting about the case that Jean-Claude Van Damme got on him? With all of those teleported young women that he just got busted with?
Jaguar believes the goal was to break Sharpe down, not just in the media, but in real life. Hurt his name, kill his career, make people turn on him, and sadly, it worked. Those stories about dating young women, they went viral. The lawsuits, they spread fast. Sharpe's reputation took hit after hit.
What do you feel happened to Black Hollywood to where it used to be an event to put out a black movie?
Tyler Perry happened to Black Hollywood, and he did it by using stupid, ignorant, so-called Christian to fund all of his very homosexual behavior.
Jaguar Wright isn't scared to name names. This time, she's going after some of the biggest stars in the game. She says Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry were part of a plan to bring down Shannon Sharpe. Yes, Oprah and Tyler, two of the most powerful people in media. According to Jaguar, they didn't like what Sharpe was doing on his podcast and they wanted him gone.
You're negotiating $150 million big deal for your podcast outlets and all of that, which, by the way, was all set up for you by the NFL. Oh, I'm sorry. Who did Sean Carter work for?
Why would they care? Jaguar says Sharpe's podcast was becoming a real threat. He wasn't playing it safe. He gave the mic to people like Cat Williams and Monique, celebrities who speak the truth. Of these guests talked about fake Hollywood friendships, shady deals, and secrets people at the top don't want you to hear. Jaguar believes Oprah and Tyler saw Sharpe as someone who could wake people up, and that made him dangerous.
Carter works for the NFL, and he was the one that got real smart Black Americans who were boycotting the NFL to stop giving the NFL their money. He was able to make all of that happen.
But that's not the only twist. Jaguar also points the finger at the NFL. She says top people in the league didn't want Sharpe talking too much. And she brings up Jay-Z's name too. According to her, big names behind the scenes were pulling strings to control Sharpe. She thinks they were scared he'd expose something.
Wanting to put money up for any dirt on Shannon Sharpe because he was about to sign a $100 million deal with the Value Network. Could this be more so, Shaq, just black man going after black man, saying let's
Shaq down with all of them people too. They all in on it. Why has nobody bothered to ask why no one has sued Courtney Burgess yet?
Here's where it gets even crazier. Sharpe was about to sign a podcast deal worth $100 million, 0 cents. That's a massive amount of money. But out of nowhere, the deal collapsed. Jaguar says that wasn't an accident. She says the deal was crushed by people in power who wanted to silence him. They didn't want Sharpe to have that kind of reach, money, or control. Jaguar believes everything was planned. She says the media and sports world work together to keep people in line. The moment you step out of place, they find a way to shut you down. It doesn't matter how famous you are. It doesn't matter how many fans you have. If you speak the truth, they come for you. According to her, Shannon Sharpe became a threat, not because he did something wrong, but because he gave people a voice. And in today's world, that's enough to make powerful enemies.
Oprah Winfrey, Tyler Perry, Steve Harvey, Kevin Hart. So everybody that Cat sat right here and told you about, everything he was saying was on the up and up. No one's saying he's lying. I can't wait to see your next interviews with those people.
They ain't coming on now, Mo.
Before Shannon Sharpe's world started falling apart, two big stars tried to warn him. Cat Williams and Monique both saw the storm coming. They knew how Hollywood works. They've both been hurt by it. and they didn't want Sharpe to be next.
It's all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. All lies will be exposed. So if you and a man was in a corner doing something you wasn't supposed to be doing,
you will tell it.
I know so many things I shouldn't know. When I walk in a room, heads go down.
Let's start with Cat Williams. During his wild and viral interview on Sharpe's podcast, Cat told it all. He didn't hold back. He talked about fake friends, shady deals, and the people in power who tried to control everything. But Jaguar Wright says Cat gave Sharpe an even stronger warning behind the scenes.
All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. The truth is the light.
I need to have another one of these.
Amen.
She says Cat looked Sharpe in the eye and said, "They're coming for you next." Cat wasn't guessing. He knew how these people move, and he even gave details. He told Sharpe the industry would use a white woman to bring him down, someone young, someone innocent looking, someone who could flip the story and make Sharpe look bad. Now fast forward, soon after, Sharpe was linked to Gabriella. She was only 19. The internet exploded. People started calling him out. Just like Kat said, Sharpe was suddenly in the middle of a scandal. And that wasn't all.
You know, I was asking folks to stand with us as we boycott Netflix for gender bias and color bias.
Correct.
And we were fighting for equality.
Mm-hmm.
And then I found out that I had become donkey of the day.
Yes.
Monique had her own warning too. She's been through it all. Fame, success, and then being blackballed. She told Sharpe to be careful. She told him to watch his circle. Some of the people around him were smiling to his face, but ready to stab him in the back. Monique also warned Sharpe about Hollywood's dark side. She said this industry doesn't like truth tellers. If you speak up too much, they silence you. So they freeze you out. You lose work, you lose friends, you lose everything. Monique lived it, and she didn't want Sharpe to end up the same way. Both stars gave Sharpe the same message: be careful. But maybe it was too late. Maybe the plan to take him down had already started. Jaguar Wright says Kat and Monique were trying to help, but Sharpe didn't see the trap until it snapped shut. Now he's caught in scandals, his podcast deal is gone, and the media has turned on him, just like they said it would. This wasn't just bad luck. This was a warning ignored. And now Sharpe is paying the price. The story of Shannon Sharpe's fall has caused a huge stir online. Some people are fully backing Jaguar Wright, while others are calling her out. It's divided fans, and the debate is heating up everywhere. A lot of fans are praising Jaguar Wright for speaking out. They believe she's revealing the truth about how the entertainment industry works. On platforms like Twitter, many fans are applauding her for calling out the powerful people who could have taken Sharpe down. One fan tweeted, "Jaguar Wright is telling us what really happens behind the scenes. She's brave for speaking the truth." Many believe Sharpe was targeted just for speaking out. Shannon was telling it like it is. They didn't want him to expose everything, so they destroyed him, one user wrote on Instagram. Supporters feel Sharpe became a target because of the truth he spoke, just like Cat Williams and Monique, who have also faced industry backlash.
They about to get you. You better watch who you kicking it with. She told him the kindest, most polite way possible. And then all of a sudden, he's accidentally going on Instagram, setting up whole, corn lives. Humiliation ritual. Down to the floor. But why is nobody paying attention to? They're talking about money. 10 million offered to be quiet.
But not everyone is convinced. Some fans are doubting Jaguar Wright's claims, especially the unseen video she says she has. Many are asking if it's so important, why hasn't she shown it? A fan on Reddit said, "She keeps talking about this video, but it's always just talk. Where's the proof?" Others think Wright is just trying to stay relevant by stirring up drama. It's a little too convenient that she's making all these claims right now, one user commented on YouTube. Some people also point out that Sharpe's personal choices might have played a big role in his downfall. His relationships with much younger women, like the 19-year-old Gabriella, have caused a lot of public backlash. Sharpe's personal life is messy. You can't blame Hollywood for that, a Facebook user said. Some fans feel like Sharpe's mistakes in his personal life are why he's in this mess, business, not just the industry coming after him. This whole situation has sparked bigger conversations. It's not just about Sharpe anymore. It's about Hollywood, power, and control. Many people are talking about the age gaps in celebrity relationships and how the industry exploits young women. The industry loves to use people and throw them away, a fan tweeted, comparing Sharpe's situation to stars like Diddy and Jonathan Majors, who've also had their own battles with Hollywood. People are asking, is this system rigged? Is it always like this for celebrities who step out of line? If you found this story eye-opening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Jaguar Wright is telling the truth? Let's keep the conversation going. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.